Jesus speaks with authority, and he astonishes people because of that. They're not used to hearing God speak. And when he speaks to a man with an unclean spirit, a demon in him, the demon says, "I know who you are, the Holy One of God." How does Jesus respond? Be quiet. Come out of him. Because he's not the Holy One of God. No, wait, that can't be right. Why would Jesus tell him to be quiet? Possibly because that's pride. I know who you are. Knock it off. Be quiet. Come out of him. Where in our lives are we filled with pride and we have to let everyone else know what I know? Even when it comes to sharing the faith. It's important for us to share our faith, but if we do it with a sense of pride, with this sense of, I know something you don't know, I'm better than you because of what I know. Ugh. That's not the Holy Spirit talking. We have to tell ourselves, pride, that spirit of pride, get out of me, so that I can share what I know, who I know, and how I came to know him, and how he reveals himself more and more in my life. Not out of pride, but out of being in awe, being astonished with the authority that God has in my life, the work that he does in my life. As we look at our first reading, St. Paul talking about the one who is spiritual is the judge. God, who is pure spirit, who knows everything, he and he alone can judge our hearts. And how he acts, how he judges, is always perfect and right and true. Hence our responsorial psalm. The Lord is just in all his ways. So when we do something that's unjust, we know that's not the way of God. When something unjust happens to us, we know that's not the way of God. And we must speak the truth to that in charity, not in pride, not in anger, not in frustration. We have to get over the frustrations. We have to recognize they're there and say, Spirit of the living God, let your justice be known, because the Lord is just in all his ways. Let me walk in his ways. Who has known the mind of the Lord, St. Paul ended today, so as to counsel him? We can't tell God what to do. But we should ask the Lord to give us his mind, the mind of Christ, that we may better understand him and come to know him and to love him and to serve him and to serve his people with the love of Christ, to serve his people who are fallen, who are weak, who are going to do things that are unjust, even to you. And to still say, well, I can't judge their hearts. I can judge their actions. I can tell, that was an unjust thing. And not in pride, but in love. Make it known. Because I call up to God and say, Spirit of the living God, make known your ways. Work through me And if there's any spirit of pride or any evil spirit working on me, tell him to be quiet. Get out of me. I only want the Lord.